Hey guys, welcome back to Homestead Hearts. I am about to make dinner, so I thought I'd just take you along with me. This is sort of a combination of a bunch of different things. We are getting near the time where we need to do a full grocery shopping load. So this is, I did do a little bit of shopping last night just to restock on a couple of things, but this is a dish that is made of stuff we typically have on hand, so maybe you will too. But it's sort of like an enchilada meets lasagna dish, if that makes any sense. But I just cooked up about 1.5 pounds or so of a really mild sausage that we were given from a family member, and basically it tastes pretty close to hamburger. I think it was a pork sausage. I'm actually not sure, but I just seasoned that up with some garlic, and I'm going to add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, which is actually the Trim Healthy Mama brand. And you can find this at trimhealthymama.com, which I can link in the description box. But I love this stuff. I have to reorder. I'm almost out. And then I also, when my mom was visiting recently, she helped me cook up some chicken bone broth, so I added that to the sausage while I was heating it up, just to make it a little bit more moist. So in the bottom of the pan, of this glass pan, I'm going to add some melted butter. Just a little bit, like about a tablespoon. And spread that around. And then I'm going to add, out of a can of diced tomatoes, I'm going to add just a little bit of tomato juice to the bottom. Probably a tablespoon or two worth. And then I'm going to take these are the Mission Carb Balance tortilla shells. And I'm going to just add probably 4 or 5 of these. And I'm adding them in, I'll lift up the pan in just a second here. I'm adding them in sort of like in a typical taco shell shape. Alright, so I have 5 here. So you can see I've made little boats. And now I'm going to add some meat to each one. I don't know about you, but I really hate cooking with recipes. Or I should say, like, exact measurements. I just like to sort of see what we have on hand and freestyle it. Also, we are a mostly on-plan Trim Healthy Mama family. And if you follow my channel, you'll hear me talk more about that in the future with future videos. But if you haven't heard about it, check it out. You can find it at trimhealthymama.com again, or they have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. And I have twins, and when I was pregnant with my twins, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. And so we've had to really keep an eye on blood sugar levels as a family. And Trim Healthy Mama has helped a lot with that. Okay, so I've filled up each shell with a little bit of the meat. And now I'm going to add some of my diced tomatoes to each one. Again, just sort of freestyling. And now I'm going to take some cottage cheese. If you don't have cottage cheese on hand, you could use sour cream here. You could use ricotta. You could even use a little cream cheese if you wanted. But I'm just going to add about a spoon of cottage cheese to each little boat. Alright. this dish will pretty much feed our family for one meal. We have 6 of us in the home, and we all love food like this, especially when it's nice and easy. All right, now I'm going to close each one of those shells up. And I'm going to put the rest of the tomatoes over top. Hi, buddy. Okay, I'll be in there in just a minute.
When that goes up and keeps going up and down on me.
Okay.
I can't stop.
I'm almost done and I'll come fix it, okay? That was my little guy coming out to ask me a question. So I have my tomatoes over the rest of the top of it, and I'm just going to put a little bit of butter on the top. This, by the way, if you are familiar with Trim Healthy Mama, this is an S meal. I love my S meals. If you're not familiar with Trim Healthy Mama, again, check it out. But this is totally unplanned, and this is a meal that, even though there's probably a fair amount of fat content in it, you can lose weight while you eat this. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool how the plan works. All right, now I've shredded. I don't know exactly how much this is. I'm guessing I have about maybe 1.5 cups, 2 cups here of just mozzarella. And what I like to do is when I get a big block of cheese, I don't buy the pre-shredded cheese because there's some sort of coating on it, like a potato starch or something like that. And it's off plan with Trim Healthy Mama. The last I heard, that might be incorrect now, but we just avoid it and shred our own, and sometimes it's cheaper anyway. But I know what's in it. So anyway, I shredded this mozzarella, and I'm going to sprinkle this over the top. And I don't know if I already said, but I have my oven preheated to the broil setting, 525 degrees Fahrenheit. But when I buy my block of cheese, I like to cut it into thirds or sixths. It's easier for shredding or cutting for sandwiches or something like that. So I just like to cut it up and throw it in a bag. And that has worked really well for us. All right, so my dish is done, at least for baking. So I'm going to throw this in the oven at 525, and I'm going to watch it until the cheese on top is bubbly and turning a little brown. And then when we pull it out, we'll serve it with some sour cream and salsa and freshly chopped up romaine lettuce. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We'll be sharing more videos on meals, Trim Healthy Mama meals probably specifically, and more cleaning challenges. And my husband is working on coming up with some ideas of videos he can share for the guys. So thanks for watching.